Can you hear me? Pull over.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Love What You Drive. This is a really cool one for me personally. As you can see in front of us is this is a 2018 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor. I got my hands on it just for a day or two because one of my friends won it on one of these police auctions, and this one is out of Massachusetts. So I'm gonna just go through it. We'll go take a look at it, and I mean, I'm just blown away at how cool this car is. And you might say, well, this isn't a Panther or anything, but it is a Ford. It kind of goes with the theme of Fords and P71s, police interceptors on the channel, and I thought it would be a really cool also walk around to do one of these, because it still has most of it equipment and just how it is. So just from the outside or the exterior, this is a 2018 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor. Like I said, my friend won it at an auction for a really good price. It's got the front bar and some of the equipment still on the outside. Now, I don't know the backstory. I don't know. He just won it. He came to pick it up, and he was just kind of storing it at my house. But looking at the stickers, it says Northampton Police. So this is a decommissioned police interceptor, pretty much as is, minus all the lights and the light bar. So let's just go from the front. So this is a Satina front guard or front bumper push bar, and it still has its lights, as you can see. Still has its lights, its siren, and it's in really great shape actually. It still has its side markers or side lights, and it's called the Bodyguard. I remember, I think Pierce's P71, a white one, had the Bodyguard Satina front push bar as well. This car is in really good condition. Now I'm going to talk about it, not that I know everything about it, but just as much as I do, just want to pass on the coolness of this car. Now I went online just to get some of the specs and see what this car is all about. And now for the 2018, this one, it sports a 3.7 liter V6 TI VCT FFV. It's a 6-speed automatic transmission. It's a 365 axle ratio for the gearing. It's a weight of 6,300 pounds. Transmission has an oil cooler. It's automatic full-time all-wheel drive. It's got an engine oil cooler. They used it for police and fire utility vehicles. Gas pressurized shock absorbers. I'm just reading this off of a website. Front and rear anti-roll bars. Electric power assist steering. It's an 18.6 gallon fuel tank. Dual stainless steel exhaust. Permanent locking hubs. Let's see. Front strut suspension with coil springs, multi-link rear suspension with coil springs, 4-wheel disc brakes with 4-wheel ABS, front and rear vented discs, brake assist, and hill hold control. Now the car with the 3.7, this is not the twin turbo 3.5 V6. It's 305 horsepower rated, 3.7 with 279 pounds-foot of torque. So that's the specs. Now let's just get into it and see what it has. It does still have the spotlight on the outside, and it does work. Let me turn it on. Just gonna flip the switch right here. Boom. This is a LED one, I believe. Oh, that's bright. The mirrors still has its lights on it, which is pretty cool. And I like that blue stripe. So I mean, anywhere you'd be, this is definitely a not even trying to hide a police car. So it has these vent shades or vent window visors by AVS. These are really cool. I've been keeping an eye out on these, and I see them a lot, and I like how they look. So maybe the Mercury will get them, and it's got the rear ones as well. Love the blue stripe, love the white color, and the black police wheels. Let's see what it runs here. So these are the standard Goodyears, or not standard, but 245s, 55, 18s for the police steelies. He did get a pretty good deal on it, so he bought it. Not sure what he's going to use it for, resell it, or use it for himself. He is a missionary down in Victoria, Mexico. So they did need a car, so maybe this will be one of their cars for the church use. Looks like somebody sideswiped him. Oh, there it goes. As this is turning into a fix-it video. But anyways, the clip came out. Fixed. There we go. Thank me later. In the back, same thing, 245, 55, 18s. The black steelies with disc brakes. Underneath, it looks pretty good. I don't see any rust anywhere, even for a Massachusetts car. But let's keep going. So the rear looks nice. I like these Explorers. We did have a 2015 with my wife before, so we really love these cars. Underneath, dual exhaust. You could see some of the surface rust actually on here, on the exhaust. But other than that, doesn't look too bad. Even the tires still have some tread on it. So I mean, how much can you tell on the outside of a car? As you can see, just a decommissioned police car. On the top, let's take a look back here. Okay, so it still has it's like a shark fin antenna. It's got that antenna, 2 plugs, and the plug down there where they had the light bar. You can still see the marks, and you got this GPS tracking or GPS antenna. Definitely still everything's intact. Still very nice body panels. Right here was where the antenna was, and this is just siliconed or some kind of glue on there. So that is that. Let's see if all the lights check out, if all the lights work. The inside is really cool. That's which I really like. Okay, so we got the lights. They all work. Love the HIDs with the orange little and the black housing lights that are in here. Definitely all the lights and everything cool works. We're gonna go ahead and turn off these lights. Let's look under the hood before we get inside, just to see what it all sports under there. Okay, so this is the 3.7 one-handed 3.7 liter V6. Now we had the 2015, it was a civilian model. It had the 3.5 V6. Very nice engine, very powerful, I'd say, and had enough go for the car. So under here looks pretty clean, a little bit dusty. Don't know the maintenance history of this, but I'm thinking it's probably got good maintenance and got good parts, as it was a police car, state or city owned. Just a little bit of dust under here, but nothing really crazy. So right here is something, probably all the wires that they wire harness for all their equipment. There's some kind of a box down there. Other than that, I mean, I've seen worse worse wiring and worse condition, but that's that. Nothing else to say, I guess, under here. But to just move on. Never seen this before. I know the civilian model didn't have these. Maybe the cover is missing. Okay, yeah, the cover is missing. That was here. So maybe that's what it looks like under there. Anyways, let's move on, and we'll do the usual junk in the trunk, as we do with all the cars on this channel. Does have a backup camera. It's got lights over here. I don't know where all the controls are for these lights. It would be cool to see if they work. I have not tried it, but they are here. Now this is kind of cool. Even on this back door right here, I guess it's some kind of a drain. On this back door, it's got the police light. So you got your just white LED light, and also it's got the red one. Now I don't know what the red one is for. If anybody knows, can you please leave a comment down in the comment section? I get the ticket light that lights up like this, but what would you use this for? At what occasion or what instance that you would need a red one? And the interior has a, the same one, puck lighting like this that turns red and white. Other than that, I mean, I think it's kind of a cool little thing. I'm sure it's useful. Now for the trunk, they have this box, which is like a toolbox or whatever box. And now, let's see here, kind of a plate. But yeah, I'm sure this is probably for their equipment, maybe guns, rifles, whatever. It does have a lock, dial lock style thing. Also a Satina, probably just the equipment that is made for the police cars. And now they have this drawer. You push these two tabs down, and it's a big old, it's like a heavy duty drawer. This is like a rubber mat that is here. Couple of screws or bolts, nuts, and some more wiring. Bunch of the stuff that was hooked up back here. Cubby, pretty empty, nothing to see. Oh, come on. Still has this tag on here. And probably the light bar mount is right here. Still got a civilian style light back here, which nobody probably ever uses. And it still has the vents back here for AC and heat, both sides of the trunk. Now, there is this. And here's a bunch of the equipment that is here. Something is flashing. See that green light? So it says 911 circuit. Not sure, there's like a switch right here. It says 911 circuit right there. Well, something's flashing. It says LED. And it's still got all this stuff, all these wires and boxes. This is Wellen, trusted to perform system connection map. So I'm not sure what all of that is about, but it's here and it looks cool. If you're into this kind of tactical police interceptor stuff, it's definitely here, and it's definitely cool. Anyways, let's move on into the interior. Let's start with the back seat. And this is just still full police interceptor spec'd out. Got the window guards or the grills. This is just plastic. Everything's just plastic. It does have a window switch. Let me see if it works. It came with 4 sets of keys. We got 4 sets of keys, and that's all it is. Let's see here. Yeah, sorry guys. If you're in the back seat of the police car, you ain't getting the privilege to open the window. But anyways, so yeah, just full on plastic bench seat. These crazy looking seat belts. There's one here. Not sure what that is for. And then obviously one here. Oh man, this is not comfortable. ProGuard makes this. You got a camera back here, like a little camera. Well, so you can see. Full on cage. It's pretty, and a pile of dirt on the seat. Pretty heavy duty stuff. I mean, if you've been back here ever in your life, you would know how it feels. It's not, no comfort and no things for comfort for your ride to the police station or wherever you may be going. Anyways, moving on. Rubber floor mats. There's like 0 rust. There's some coming up, a little bit of paint bubbling up, but other than that, it looks very clean. Let's go in the driver's seat now. Standard Ford Explorer controls, mirrors, window regulators, and not regulators, window controls, and your locking. Does have a power seat that's functional, which is a nice touch, and this is for the lumbar support. Floor mats hasn't been cleaned, just as is, straight from the auction. Let's go ahead and get an overview, because there's a lot that's going on in here. So this is the not bracket, but the mounting plate. Has all the controls. It's kind of cool. Feels really heavy duty. I've never played with a police car in this sense. Nice, really cool stuff. So it's got this whole metal bracket that goes around the dash, and it obviously holds all their computers, all their equipment. Do not place mount within the path of the airbag deployment zone. That's what it says here. So it's got 2 plugs there. If you gotta charge your phone, it's got 1 there, and it also got 1 and 2 right here on the side. This is a whole dash right in the center. Small little armrest. It's kind of actually nice. And then you got your cage or whatnot. Oh wow. Man, that's cool. So you got your little window to open and close. Again, here's the light. Nice and bright. Write them tickets. And then you got the red one. I don't know what this is for, but it is really cool. I like it. Comment in the comments below what it's for, to be read. Whether it's like an emergency for firemen or whatever. Anywho. So it's got all the wires and everything. It's a lot of wiring. I'm sure it puts on a lot of weight on the car. Really solid. Oh, I guess this works. How do I take it out? Oh, I did not know that it works. Listen. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. Check. Can you hear me? It works. It works. That's cool. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm only down the street because this car has no plates. Check. But it was working just a minute ago. Anyways, let's put the keys in. And we're gonna see what's on the dash. There it goes. Love the steering wheel. It's thick. It's like a nice, get a good solid grip on it. And it's got the controls. Still has the cruise control. Oil change required. And then you got your... So this car has 103,769 miles. Let's see what else it has on here. Trip odometer. Okay, just your typical controls on the Ford. I did see earlier the radio seems to be working. I did see earlier let me see, traction control off. Okay. Oh, engine hours. Here we go. So it's got 13,058 engine hours. Engine idle hours at 8,622. Oh, and that's all it is. It does say certified calibration right here, right above the RPM gauge. I mean, the speedometer. I'm sorry, the RPM gauge is right here. It's got a low gear, overdrive on the steering wheel or on the shifter. And let's see here. And everything works. All the controls work. There's the radio that's on here. The date, phone, radio, CD. There's even a CD player. So you got all the creature comforts in this car. The interesting part is I didn't know, but I did find out later. So it's got this lever here. I'm not sure if all the cars have this or not. Before you put into gear, so if I put brake and I'm trying to shift gear, it won't let me. But if I push this, that let me try to do this one-handed with my knee, that engages the gears to be switched and you can drive. Now another thing I noticed, doesn't have 1 and 2 and 3 and all that, just drive, neutral, reverse, and park. Not sure if they have some kind of other kind of transmissions or anything in that kind of sense. Didn't do all the research, but as we saw, the spotlight works, turns. Even look at that, during the daytime it's working just fine. Another thing it has is a backup camera, so whenever you push reverse and the camera goes on, boom, in the mirror. Very nice touch. Another cool feature is that it's got the pedals, adjusting pedals right here on the steering column. So if I push it, got the hood latch and the brake. It's got its lights here that control the lighting, and its steering wheel and tilt goes in and out and up and down. What else have I got here? Let's turn this light on. You got your sunglasses. So this is provision.com. I'm not sure if that's a camera or what that is. I can't see from here, but it's there. Another little, it's kind of a sensor. And yeah, there you go. There's me. All the lights work. And no lights in the visor. Let's turn this off. Well, let's go take a look on the other side of the passenger side. Pen, trash. But this side does not have power seats. It's all manual. This is my camera gear, what I use for these videos. So back here you got another, not sure what this is for, but there it is. Nice heavy duty. It's still got its booklets in here. Let me see here. 2018 Police Interceptor Utility Owner's Manual. Still got the thing to pour oil or the gas. It's got its security code. This is a permanent access code to the keyless entry system. Nice. Some plastic pieces. And it's got all the booklets from the factory that it comes with. Okay. Power. Not sure what this is. This was laying here, right behind the floor mats, with all the equipment in here. But it's a Genesis 2 power test range. I wonder if this is for the sirens. If this is for the sirens or what it's for. It was probably right here. It's probably for the sirens. I wonder if it's hooked up or not. Front, fast, test. It's probably all unhooked. Anyways, yep, this was laying here. And looks like that's it. Nothing cool. There's a mask in there, like a COVID mask, and a bunch of wires. Well, anyways, this has definitely been a cool ride. Been a cool walk around. At least for me, I am definitely glad to share this with you guys. And all that's left to do is just go on a little ride. And all I'm gonna do is just ride back to the house, because like I said, the car has no plates. I'm not gonna go on the streets on public road, even though this is my neighborhood. But this is it. So all that's left now is to go for a ride, and we're gonna call it a day. So you gotta push this lever down. Gotta push that with my knee. Put it in drive, and let's go. It drives pretty good. That's the rack in the back. Drives solid. who it is. Hi, Hannah. What are you doing?
Under arrest.
Yeah. Well, it was nice bringing you guys for the ride. Thank you for watching. Love what you drive. See you in the next one. Pull over. Pull over, Hannah. Hannah, can you hear me? Hi.
Hey. Can I try that?